You know, it's crazy that the first night on set, we're shooting the big, huge scenes, the big fight scenes, you know?
This is more a fight movie than other action movie.
It's definitely very physical, a lot of just duking it out and wrestling and sort of hand-to-hand combat, basically.
With the help of Matt and Dickie, they put all these ideas to make it in a way that we can do something we never see Randy Orton doing before.
A lot of these scenes, you know, you have two actors fighting together. So the good thing about Randy is he's got all the tools you need, the mental toughness, the physicality, it's all there, the elements are there. So just finding out what he likes, what's more natural for him to do.
The fighting, I definitely comes to me second nature. So I have done absolutely 100% of all my own stunts.
With Randy, we don't need doubles because he's so good. He's a cool guy to work with. Easy come, easy go, which makes my life easy.
The first fight scene in the movie, you know, is where he fights the character Michaels.
Will has run into me, Michaels, on the side of the road, and then I've asked him to have a beer here at this cantina. He's astute enough to see that something's going on, something's not right, and he keeps asking me about it. I'm getting texts and so forth from who knows who, and finally I just pull a gun on him. Dickie and Matt have been amazing to work with. They kind of walk us through everything and tell us some of the tricks of the trade and how to sell a punch or a headbutt or whatever and make it work for camera without actually being a loose cannon, like you're gonna hurt somebody you're working with.
As far as developing the action scenes, the script gives me a feeling for kind of the emotional roller coaster that he has.
What the hell's going on?
Once we have that, we figure out what the director wants to see and what he feels is right.
I like the process of adding a lot of stuff based on locations and based on also what Randy is good at.
If I have like a recommendation of, okay, instead of ducking this punch, would it be better if he just rushed me and then, you know, pushed me into the wall or whatever the case may be? He trusts my judgment almost as much as he trusts Dickie Beers and Matt.
As far as the fighting goes, there's not too much technical fighting into the whole thing.
I'm a little reluctant at first to fight back.
Talk to me! Come on, don't do it! Stop!
In the end, it's a kill or be killed, and that's just kind of why he has to make the decision.
No matter how nonviolent I find myself wanting to be, I'm not going to lay down and die for anybody.
Here we are, the final game.
Raul, he's trying to, you know, really grow out of his zone and wants to prove to the world that he's the guy. And here he has to put himself into this game in order to, you know, keep his, you know, his gambling empire in place.
Put me on the board. Really? If Will Tanner survives, I won't be able to cover the line, and I will lose everything. Either someone else kills him, or I do.
There's a huge anger that is fueling that whole scene. So the way we'll develop it, you know, they'll go head to head, you know, we'll have some knife stuff going on in there, and as it goes, it just evolves into something good.
It's gonna be big. It's gonna be epic. When Raul is fighting with Will, every time in the background, boom, another fireball, boom, another fireball. So they're gonna be surrounded with fireballs while they're having their fight. So it's gonna be awesome.
As movie lovers, man, we need this, man. We need stuff blowing up and people getting their butt kicked.